Sorry if you get this question asked a lot. I just started watching the channel. Do you have any quick thoughts / predictions on market conditions for the next 2 to 3 years, i.e. New York kneecapping Airbnb, beginning of crash conditions?
Yeah, so that's like absentee owners or owner occupied. This is like part of like why I like my motivation to kind of keep doing these things is like I see so much shit like these guys, like you buy a house, you live in it for a year, and then you move on, you do it again. You want to pass me the scotch? I don't have it. So Ichiban.
Number
one whiskey. All world.
Number one.
World.
Ichiban,
number one. Basically, like this model of like, yeah, just buy them and move on, and then okay, cool. You can't Airbnb. There's going to be ways around, but like, if you have an Airbnb in an illegal area, you're going to be like running a weed grow. You know, you're gonna have to be pulling it on and off. There'll be sites. There's going to be like new ways to do it and shit, but it's going to be kind of black market for now. That being said, I said this year, like, I remember when they did it in Newport and I couldn't believe it. All these fucking microphone wearing influencer, fucking real estate tycoon, speech giving, fucking follow my class and do this shit. It's not going to work. There's people who you can do it. You have to pull it off effectively. You have to be really, your margins are going to be razor thin. You can't just like buy a house on the Airbnb metric, right? So let's just take any house from, let's just go back like 5 houses, whatever. Like we'll go to just any house. Let's pick one that would be like let's go to that Boone, this one. No, this is a high end. I don't want to do a high end one. That one in New Hampshire would be good. I just want to give you an example of like what they're going to try to do. What the fuck? This one. All right. So 475 grand, right? Like this is a pretty good Airbnb. You could paint and style this house. You're going to be into the house for 600 grand, right? This is a better vacation getaway, but say you bought this for Airbnb purposes. I'm in this boat. Like this is what I would, right? I'm going to buy this house to Airbnb it when I'm not living there, right? I want a getaway house to New Hampshire. That's what I want. I'm not going to keep this as my primary residence. Now buying this house at this money, it's $3,500 a month, all right? $3,500 a month. So the house is costing me $125 a day, right? How many times, like, servicing this thing and the profit, how much could you possibly rent it for? The market gets saturated. They put the clamp down. Say this one stays open. What people aren't foreseeing is like how much work it is to run in it. Like you're a fucking hotel. You run a hotel room. Like you clean rooms. The firings will be the first leg down to where people stop traveling so much. Credit spending going up versus credit spending going up and like your average credit card debt going up like 2.5% nationwide. Like the entire consumer debt index of like, basically you're realizing that people are digging into their credit cards now. What that means is the cash is gone. All the free money's gone. The equity in the cars that you got. Everybody driving their cars that they went and, I bought it for 30 and then the dealership bought it back for me for 6,000 and then COVID got 2,000 and I got extra work for that. Like all those like freebie monies that everybody kind of got in their own weird way, that they might have sold their house or, you know, like all the shit is kind of gone now. Like this is 2023 now. This is like, we're going into fourth quarter 2023. Like the ship sailed. The cash is gone. All right? You know what goes? The travel, the Airbnb. So you have that problem coming naturally. Then you have the legislation problem. Then you're going to have this like, look what they did. Look what all these borrowers and buyers did. They got people buying portfolios of homes based on like Airbnb. Like what could you rent this house for? Shit hit the fan. Airbnb is illegal. What am I renting this house out for? How much a month? A 4-bedroom house in the middle of fucking nowhere. $3 grand?